discussing doing the whole morning talk show kind of thing. Still trying to get in the groove of waking up enough when I get out of bed or I get in the van where I can get that energy and that enthusiasm in the morning, so that way I can do a talk show. Lately my allergies, it's just been acting up so bad that usually when I wake up I just can't really get that energy to do anything. But we're still planning on doing the talk show. We're still planning on doing the streaming. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Turtle? Oh. I got a Bluetooth finally, but it's charging right now, so that's why I'm not using it. All fine here. Right on, right on. My phone bill is due tomorrow, so that's when my data allotment should be switching. My fiance went over her data allotment too. So our data allotment should be refreshing tomorrow, and that will allow us to start doing our screen capture. So that way we can start streaming iPhone-based games. So if you have any ideas for iPhone games, I mean, we're only going to stream for like an hour or two a night, you know, just to try and get back out there, because I don't really have much time as it is anymore. So about an hour or two, we're going to stream Game of Dice, Flame vs. Blaze are two of our favorite ones right now. A little bit of Minecraft Pocket Edition. We're probably going to rent out a realm. Right? We were actually debating on getting the iPhone X, so that way we can do AR with you guys and show you the new technology that's going around. But even my own company is asking me to put down a deposit of $750, so it's kind of rough. My credit is not good for cell phones. It used to be. But yeah, bring some of that augmented reality stuff to the table. Yeah, that's a lot. I put it in yesterday. I mean, best part was, like, if it wasn't to that, my bill would have only been like $180 a month. And that's not including my discount that I get through the company either. So, I mean, 180, 30%. It would have been around the same amount that I'm paying right now for my phone, me and my fiance's phone. So I was like, right on. But it didn't work out. So I'm talking to a couple people on the side that are playing games but don't really watch my streams. Talking to them because they play stuff like Destiny and Call of Duty and stuff like that. You know, letting them know, send me your kill shots, send me, you know, your funny moments, your odd moments, you know. Still keeping an eye out on trailers. Kingdom Hearts 3 is releasing some more trailers. So I mean, I guess I can throw some useless information into this stream. Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm not sure if the release date is still the same, but we're hoping for December. Yeah, thank you so much, Turtle. Yeah, I know you probably have some good ones. Our release date for Kingdom Hearts 3 was in December. Could have changed by now, but we also had a new trailer that came out. If you haven't seen it yet, it came out about a week and a half ago. And shows us a new world that we're going to have, and it's going to be Toy Story. So pretty excited about that one. It looks pretty kick-ass. Graphics are great, very smooth. I've been hearing a lot of good things about the new Last of Us that came out. I haven't really got too much into detail for it. I haven't even seen the trailer for it. I haven't even played the first one. I've been wanting to, but I've never owned a PlayStation long enough to play it. I gotta get into doing that. Really want to get a PS4. And then I'm getting internet soon, so if I were to get a PS4 and internet, I could be doing more Twitch streaming and like have my fiance Twitch stream on the side when I'm not home. Try and get some hours in, you know. Let's see. Saw the trailer for Battlefront 2 yesterday. The PlayStation we have here are PlayStation 1s. I have one, but it's in Indiana. And, you know, I actually really prefer my PlayStation 1. I got a PS3 when the PS4s started releasing, because it was only $50. So I was like, alright, you know, I've never had one before, I'm going to go for it. And, because I didn't really think the PS4 was going to take off like it did. And, I got the PS3 because that anime fighting game just came out. I can't remember what it was called. And I rented it from the library for about a week and a half and played that, and then right as soon as I was done with that, I was done with the PS3. I got my fiance, she's a big fan just like me of the Devil May Cry series, so I got her that HD remake, and she played that for a little bit and then she just stopped, so we sold it, got rid of it, and then we haven't went back to PlayStation after that. I used to have a Vita. Me and my fiance want to get a Vita again, so we know that much. So we're not done with PlayStation yet. Just they need to upgrade their technology a little bit. For those of you that do not have a Nintendo Switch, those fucking controllers are so awkward, it's not even funny. I went to Walmart yesterday, and they finally put a Nintendo Switch on display because people have been buying it so much and they've been getting sold out. They haven't had one to put up on display. And they had one controller set up where it was put together, where it's like actually like an actual controller. How? Okay, this is how it is. So you can put it together with the black, I guess it may be a touchscreen, I don't know, I didn't really get to play with it long enough. And then the two controllers on each side, so it feels like a joystick, it feels like an actual controller. And then they had one that was set up next to it, that was set up to the system where the two small pieces were taken apart. And it's just so tiny. It doesn't really fit in your hand right. It's got so many more buttons than I'm used to. It feels like thin Wiimotes, but it's got the buttons. Or hold on, let me check that. But it's got the buttons like a GameCube controller. Well, you don't need a normal controller. I think it's your choice for it. It comes set up where you can put them together. Because also you could do the little mini screen thing too. They didn't have that set up though, but it's got that little screen that you can take on the go and play your shit. It's a great concept and very light. Very, very light. But my problem is how thin they made it. If they would have made it a little bit thicker, due to how many buttons it actually has, a little more support for your hand going around the remote instead of it being like a little thin rectangle box, I think I would have liked it a lot more. And then there's like two little buttons on the side where they would connect together so that way you can have that joystick function. I don't know if those two buttons actually do anything though, but your your hands rest on those two buttons. Your fingers rest on those two buttons. The two small controller things is going to break really, really fast. I think so, but honestly, our glass that we've been using in technology lately has been getting a lot better. You know, we're always looking to have the most protected system. Oh, very bad connection again. Here we go. I know with iPhone X, you know, literally that just released. Supposedly they have the best tempered glass ever. Like, ever on a smartphone. Yeah, connection drops. Yeah, there's a lot of places over here that are just bumfuck nowhere. You know, that's the hard part. Luckily, I'm not going to bumfuck nowhere. But, trying to think of some other things to talk about that's game/nerdy related. I know I was keeping an eye out for, I know that, what was it? I think it was, I can't even fucking remember. Shin Megami Tensei's Persona was having a crossover game that was going to be released. And they were releasing trailers for it in Japan. So I was excited about that. I think it was Fire Emblem. I think they were crossing over with Fire Emblem. Which, I think that's actually a pretty cool concept, because I'm a fan of both. I really love Persona. I really love Shin Megami Tensei. Or, if you want to go so far back, Shin Megami. Great games. I love Fire Emblem right from the start. Just pisses me off. Mobius, Final Fantasy for, I believe, Steam and phones. Play Store and App Store, Apple Store, are the only ones that have Mobius. So please correct me if I'm wrong. Mobius is coming out with a lot of updates lately. They crossovered with Final Fantasy 13, 7, 10, and I think that's it. I'm not really sure. I'm actually saving my Final Fantasy 13 go through. I played the very beginning on accident, and I tried to exit out, and it made me skip cutscenes. So that kind of sucks. So I gotta try and see if there's a way that I can restart that whole thing, because I want to do that on stream. I'm a big 13 fan, so very excited to be playing through that. They just released part 2. If you haven't played Mobius and you're a big fan of Final Fantasy, or just a small fan, definitely check it out. It's very worth it, very fun, a whole new experience, and whole new. It's not a pay-to-win game, per se, but if you do pay, it does higher your chances. It does make it easier. Yeah, I need to add some videos. Throws me off when I start reading now. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a live stream of that. I think Final Fantasy 15 just got some DLC. Haven't really heard much about that, but I haven't really been looking. The cutscenes. Oh yeah. And I mean, the only problem I have with it is, you know, the obvious. You know, when you're playing it on the phone, it's not going to look as good as it does through Steam. You know, it's not going to run as smooth. And surely it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look as good. But I mean, it looks great for a phone app. I mean, just great. But you're not going to get the same experience as you would with Steam. like trying to cough all that shit up. So like now I can't do it. Going to check now on phone. Yeah, do it. Do it. It's awesome. I mean, you have to grind a lot, and the problem is, when you do grind a lot, it all runs off of stamina. So when you run out of stamina, you have to wait a certain amount of time to do it again. You know, just like any free-to-play game nowadays. So you do gotta wait for that, and you gotta make sure that you do your stats right and everything, or you can really screw yourself up. But as long as, you know, you're grinding and making sure that you're not skipping anything, you'll be fine. Do, you know, the submissions and you'll be okay. Like, my big thing is I never complete a main boss battle. It's funny, mate. Sorry. I never go into a main boss battle and complete it before I have the whole rest of the map unlocked. I just don't. So if there's another path that I can take that's not the main mission, I'm going to take that path, complete it, make sure that's done, and then go back. So that way I can make sure that everything, you know, that I got the most experience as I can get at that point without having to backtrack and grind and go back in. But yeah, it's fun. You can do multiplayer. They have an arena. By the way, Turtle, you're gonna have a really long ass update when you go in, because it's gonna have to update everything. So like when you open it up, it's gonna say installing update. And you get like a little cutscene while it's installing too. But I mean, it takes forever to update. Myself a vape yesterday, got an Alien. Kind of happy about it. I like it. I went with a cheap tank for now, Kanger Tech. It's not bad. Tastes good. Makes you gag sometimes. So I gotta find my liquid of choice here. Oh, nice vape. Yeah, I like it. Shows me the battery life on both my batteries and shit. The lock is actually pretty decent. You gotta put some pressure on this button in order for it to fire, and I like that, because then I don't feel like it's gonna fire in my pocket if I forget.
GPS signal lost.
It's like $130 some for a cheap tank and the box and 2 batteries. I had to buy 2 batteries because the guy didn't have any kids left, and I bought my fiance one too. We still have cigarettes, so we're still cutting ourselves some slack when we get cranky and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what she got. Or was it the go? No, she got what was it? No, I think that's what it was. It was a really tiny box. It's like about that big. I mean, I guess it's about the same size as mine. It doesn't have a tank. It's built in. It's just a tip that she puts on the top. Goes to 50 watts. I mean, her box is pretty nice too, but I explained to her, I said, I just can't go that low. I can't do 50 watts because, you know, I'll be hitting this and then I'll crank it up again.